Good morning, my wonderful friends. Magus with you on a beautiful day in Asha. And today we're going to talk about Yin and Yang. We're going to cover Asha 10. And it's funny, Asha 10 is a lot of people's favorite. It's not one of my favorite statements and teachings. I love it, of course. I love everything in Asha. But like if I'm going through Instagram and they like to take pictures of the different statements and teachings in Asha, and I'll see a lot of times it's Asha 10. So there's something that is connecting with people. And it is an important teaching. The statement asks us, what energy are we? What energy are we holding? And we know that's important because the energy that we hold and vibrate is what we create in our world. And it's also first circle magic, isn't it? If you're holding a light, darkness can't enter you. If you're holding health, sickness and disease can't enter you. So it's first circle magic, and it's very, very important. And so I'm going to start with the statement, and it says, I will ask myself a question, not concerned with how I want others to perceive me or an image to project, but an honest question, looking for an honest answer. My God, if we could just learn to do that, to be honest with ourselves, not to lie to ourselves. We get so used to trying to put up these egos to impress others, or maybe just from a child, we lie to try to stay out of trouble, and we get locked in these bad patterns, and it's not good for us. So we keep ourselves in these low vibrations, and like we're saying, if you're holding low vibrations, you're not going to create what you want in your world. It's that simple. So the teaching of it is the yin and yang, if you will. It says there are two kinds of contraries. Okay, ones whose differences are of function. So this is yin and yang. There's hot and there's cold. There's high and there's low. There's light and heavy. There's full and empty. And they work together in harmony. But this is where most people miss it. There are also contraries of substance which cannot combine. So what it's saying, they're not on the same continuum. So if you think of a continuum, you have a line. At one end is hot, at one end is cold, but it's the same thing, just different degrees. But my friends, there are contraries of substance that are not on a continuum, such as good spirit and evil spirit. They're not on the same line. It's not good spirit at one end, evil spirit at the other, in different degrees. That, my friends, is blasphemy. And if you hold that idea, you have a mixture of energies in you all the time. So you're at love sometimes, you're at hate sometimes, you're at peace sometimes, you're at war sometimes, and you're always going back and forth on that continuum. We have to make that separation that good is good and bad is bad, and we go to those higher dimensions. It goes on to say these contraries cannot combine, such as good and evil, love and hate, health and sickness, truth and lie, life and death. For when the truth is told, the lie is exposed for what it is. Nothing, right? Lie and illusion. It's illusion. It's fake. It's not real. It's not that real above all real. It's a wrong perception, creating a wrong reality. It says where health is, sickness is not to be found. It's like turning on a light in a dark room. There's no big fight. The light just fills the room and the darkness is gone. And that's that first circle magic that we've talked about. When you live in first circle, there's a light emanating out of you, and it puts a protective shield around you. When you're holding that vibration of I am divine life, I am divine light, and you're holding that, the evil, the darkness, the druge cannot come in and cannot harm you. And so then it goes on to say, ask yourself, what energy am I? Are you brave enough to do that today, to ask yourself, what energy am I really holding? Am I love or am I hate? Do I bring peace when I come into a room, or discord? Do I hold joy, that vibration of love and joy, or do I bring trouble? Am I fearful? Am I doubting? Take an honest look inside. Is your energy good or evil? And it doesn't mean that you're evil, okay, but you might be holding evil energy that is ruining your life, and so we want to take a look at that and change it. Don't condemn yourself, but look at it and then make that change. You can do it. The energy of the seed of a tree will produce a tree. The energy of the seed of an animal will produce an animal. The energy of the seed of the good mind will produce good. The energy of the seed of the evil energy will produce evil. Pretty cut and dry. So again, we ask ourselves, what energy am I really? What vibration, feeling, emotion do I hold? Because that's what will manifest in your world. And my friends, that's why it's so important that we feel good, because when we feel good and we feel love and we feel peace, we enter into it. That's first circle magic. That's Magi Magic. That's the miracles of the Christ. We see the world as the perfect Creator's perfect idea, and we enter in. It says the consciousness that you take to the next world is the consciousness that you're holding now. So it's important that we find God, the highest principle of good. And that's what the Magi's message is, that God is good. He's been misrepresented in many stories and religions. He doesn't hate, war, kill, and destroy. He's good. He's love. You know what that is. And we align ourselves with that. We be love. We be peace. We be joy, just like our daddy. Today is the day of salvation. Envelop yourself in God's perfect idea. I am love. I am life. I am peace. I am joy. I'm one with my good. And my friend, it's that first circle magic. Evil cannot enter me. We're living consciously. Good thoughts, good words, and good deeds. So beautiful, my friends. So I hope you enjoyed that. That's Asha 10. Asha by Winston Head, available at Amazon. I don't know if you can see the camera picking up. I got my Fravashi shirt on. You can get that at our sister channel, the Zoroastrianism channel. There's a link in the About section. Anyway, guys, I love you so much. I always want to tell you, you know this by now, but for newcomers, all the money I give away to charity. I don't make any money on these things. So I love you. We'll see you next time.